Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm okay. How are you? I was just waiting for more people to come in here before I started. I am doing live readings. If you want one, the link is in my bio. I left them up. I'll probably leave them up for like maybe 25 more minutes. But yeah, I might just like take them off halfway through. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Hello, Kai. You're actually first up. But I'm going to officially tell everyone I will not be looking at the comments so that I can focus on the readings. But if you would like a reading, those are available in my bio. TikTok live readings. Okay. I'm going to start with Kai. Now that Kai's here. Yeah, is that okay? Or is that not okay? Are you good? Before I officially stop listening to comments. Oh, no. You're good. Yeah, you bought it super early. You bought it on the 16th. So if you're ever like concerned, you can always email me. I'm really slow at replying to like matters that don't have to do with like people's money. If it doesn't have to do with money, I can be like, or like a concern, then I'm like pretty slow at replying. But if it has to do with like money and stuff, I try to take care of that like right away. So feel free to email me about anything. Okay. So I'm officially going to stop looking at comments so I can focus on readings. Officially. I forgot to start my timer. What am I, like 5 minutes in? I'll have to rewatch later. I'll just start a timer and add like 3 minutes. How long have I been on for? Like 3 minutes or something? Oh my God, that's so annoying. I'll just make a note. Add time on YouTube. Started late. Damn. Okay. Oh my gosh, my nose itches. It's like on the side. Oh my God. Okay. I'll just have to go back. Okay. So far on the list we have Kai, Jenna, and Bex. Please tune into Kai. What's coming next in love for Kai? What's coming next in love for Kai? Oh, wow. I'm also going to try my best to keep the mini readings at 10 minutes because I tend to blah, 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 blah. I'm going to try my best. We'll see how I do. Okay, Ace of Wands, the Sun. That's a good start. The Moon reverse, 10 of Swords reverse, 5 of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Wands. It's interesting. We start this reading with a lot of fire. And then in the middle, super, super cold and rainy. And then by the end, we're back to fire. And then your overall energy is more fire. I get the feeling that there's multiple people here. So I don't know if you have been just like dating or if there's one person in particular. What I see is that you feel very passionately about someone soon. If you're like single as a Pringle. The Sun and the Ace of Wands, very, very attractive person, and they're very, very attracted to you. Very, very fiery. Ace of Wands is like the physical intimacy card for me as a reader. If we were on YouTube, I could say more words. But I feel, I'm not saying that you two are going to be like hooking up a lot, but like the physical attraction is just very, very strong. And I feel like you two make each other very happy. And Leo energy here. But then we get to the Moon in the reverse. Like there's something revealed about this person. You're like, no thanks. It's almost like finding out they're a Trump supporter and you didn't know. You're like, oh, I gotta go, gotta blast. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Whatever you're finding out about them feels like, you're like, I can't, no, that's not happening. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles and the Hermit in the reverse. This is feeling very uncomfortable and just leaving. What I like about the more negative cards is that that's you just being like, I've seen enough. I'm just gonna go. I don't think that's you like sticking it out to see if anything changes. And I think that that's like one of the biggest mistakes that we all make, is like sticking something out to just to see, when in reality we have all the information that we need and we should just like go the first time around. So that's really nice to see. And I don't feel like you're super sad about it. I mean, like maybe a little bit. It's more like a disappointment than like, feels more like disappointment than it does sadness. But it's like, whatever you're finding out about this person, it's like enough for you to be like, yeah, why would I be sad about that? Like, I'm not gonna be sad about leaving that person behind, you know? And then we have the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So this is a reward for putting yourself first and like leaving at the first sign of like horribleness. So the 4 of Wands is that can be marriage. I'm not saying like you're gonna get married to this person. I don't know, but that's a very strong foundation with someone. And I think because you have, or you're trying to create strong foundations for yourself, right? With I don't know, like if this person doesn't match your morals and values, like you said in your comment, I just like glanced up and saw that. Yeah, if this person doesn't like match your morals and values, like there's just no way you guys are going to be able to work. And there's no way that like the foundation wouldn't crumble if you guys stay together. And that's like not what you want. So I don't know. I just feel like this person, it's like you have your foundation, but this person also has a foundation too. And it just works. It's like you two, it's kind of like you have a house, but then you like renovate the house. Not renovation, maybe you add on to it, like you add a room to it. And then we have the 9 of Wands, which is like fighting for something. So it definitely feels worth it, and you're gonna be happy that you like stuck it out. So I see a couple of people here. I'm sorry that it's kind of like, let me put my phone on D&D real quick, hold on. distracting. I didn't get a text from anyone. I got a message from Red Note. If you guys are not still on Red Note, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Red Note is so addicting. Okay. Anyway, but I just feel like you're gonna be really happy that you like stuck it out, and that or stuck it out as in like you waited for the right person. I don't think sticking it out is the right way to say that. Yeah, like waited for the right person, because this person is like a really good match for you. I think physically the other person is a good match. I'm not saying this person isn't. There's a lot of fire here too. So physically they're attractive too, but like I feel like the only thing that you have with the first person is the physical attraction, and like maybe the physical intimacy is really good, but like they're a piece of shit. Who gives a fuck? Overall, we have the Five of Wands and the Temperance. So this is like conflict and patience. So I think the only problem you're gonna have is like you might be like just like really, really disappointed after this first person doesn't work out. Don't let it make you spiral, because there are other good people out there. There are so many people out there who just have one or two traits that you like, and then like millions of traits that you don't. But there are also people out there who have everything that you could ever dream of. So don't let the disappointment take over. Don't let it consume you. Okay, I don't have my timing deck, everyone. I'm sorry. I was just playing with Dot. Dude, she has the zoomies right now. I think her food that she's eating now gives her a lot of energy, which is good. And now I have like her hair all over my face. Okay. Cry for nature. Yeah, this is a disappointment. Mourning for something sacred, which seems lost. And then story keeper reverse. Tell your story, legacy, write your wisdom. I think it's important, this is like very specific, but I think it's important that when you meet this first person, you document your experience. Not necessarily like get on TikTok and tell the internet, but like journal about it. If like you feel like something is off, make sure that you're like writing it down somewhere. I know that sounds really weird, but like I feel like that's going to be important for you. Maybe this person tries to gaslight you for some reason, and you're like, let me go look at my diary from a month ago. That's what it feels like. But this card to me feels like don't get consumed by the disappointment, because there's someone even better coming. So, wow, a good love reading from me. That's crazy. We have Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius here. That's kind of a timeline. Maybe end of summer. Oh, and Pisces. End of summer into like Pisces. That's kind of a long timeline. I think towards the end of 2026, you might be meeting like the good person. Like the first person, you might have like a summer romance with them. Maybe you have like a rendezvous with them soon. Maybe or a summer romance or something. But like the other person, I think maybe like fall, winter 2026. Yeah. Okay, that's what I have for you, Kai. Thank you so much. I cannot believe I forgot to start my timer. I cannot believe it. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate you. Okay. And then next is Jenna. Jenna. Except your name is Jenna. Okay. Julyanie. Oh my gosh. Hello. I read your email. I swear I read it. I just didn't reply. I read it. I didn't reply because I feel like I was like, I need to sit down and like reply to the whole thing. There was a lot. And I was like, I feel like just a short response is like not enough. And I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm so sorry. But yes, my readings are still open. I'm probably going to close them after Bex's reading. But so far, we just have Kai, Jenna, and Bex. Okay, I'm officially going to stop looking at the comments. Officially. Okay, Spirit, please tune into Shell. Tune into Shell. Can I have Shell's true feelings for Jenna? How does Shell truly feel? For some reason today, I have not felt like pulling 2 cards for like their general energy. It's like I've been wanting more on just like more on feelings and intentions. What are Shell's true intentions? Jenna. Queen of Pentacles reverse, Death reverse, 3 of Cups reverse. My phone closed. Make sure my timer's still going. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, Death reverse, 3 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands reverse, 10 of Wands. I feel like one of the biggest strengths of this relationship is the friendship. Like one of your question is like the strengths and potential challenges. One of the biggest strengths I think is the friendship aspect, which is very important. And I can definitely say like, yeah, that's very important. Like as like an Aquarius, I'm like, that's like really important to me too. I feel like you guys just get along really well, which is nice. It's really awkward. Like, you know when you go on a first date with someone and you've like never met them ever before, maybe someone sets you up or something like that. It's just like, I don't know. But when you go out on a date with someone that maybe you've like known at work for a few months and you have a lot to talk about, it's still nerve-wracking, but you know, at least you kind of like know each other. I don't think it's a bad thing to go on a first date with someone you don't know, but like, yeah, I'm just saying that's like what I prefer. It's like more comfortable. So yeah, I feel like you guys have a lot of the same interests or something like that. I just feel like you guys like have a lot to talk about. So Shell's feelings for you, we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Death reverse, the 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. The challenge that I see is that Shell to me feels like they have to work really, really, really super hard at like getting to that commitment. So I don't know if you guys are like officially together, or maybe you've been together and you're just like waiting for an engagement or waiting to see if you guys move in together. Whatever the next step is, I feel like Shell has a really hard time getting to the next step, which is interesting too, because I also pulled on something similar for somebody else earlier today. Like, what? Is there something in the air? Like, what's going on? That makes me sad. So the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is having a hard time prioritizing. The Death card in reverse is having a hard time changing. Just like very stubborn energy. The 9 of Wands is like needing to fight for something. But the 3 of Cups tells me that they really like to be around you. So that's not really the problem. Like, you're not like, it's not like Shell is like, oh my gosh, Jenna, I'm like so sick of her. But I don't know how to break up with her. I don't think that's the problem. I think Shell's having a hard time figuring out how to get to that next step. Intentions. Shell's intentions with you. We have the 5 of Wands reverse, the Emperor, the 10 of Wands, and Karma in the reverse. I'm guessing that your intention is to like fall in love and be happy and like be in an official relationship, right? Again, I feel like the idea of commitment feels like a lot. The Five of Wands is feeling overwhelmed because there's like too many cooks in the kitchen. Like it's getting entangled up in something. A relationship with you is not an entanglement. So that's not really a you problem. That's a shell problem. We then have the Emperor and the Ten of Wands. I just feel like Shell views the responsibility of a relationship as a burden. It should be fun, which I don't understand why Shell doesn't view it as fun, because they seem to really enjoy being around you. So again, I don't think that it's really a you problem. I'm sure you're not perfect, but I don't think it's really a you problem. I think it's a Shell problem. And then Karma in the reverse. They're really, I think at the root of it, they're just really scared of messing up, right? Karma is about the consequences of your actions. So they're scared of messing up and maybe getting their heart broken, breaking your heart, whatever. I don't think Shell is like a raging narcissist or anything. I don't think that Shell, I don't see here at least that Shell's like a bad person. I definitely see commitment issues. I think the advice here with the overall energy, the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles reverse, I don't know how long you guys have been dating for. To me, this is like no commitment at all. Hierophant in the reverse, Hierophant in the upright is definitely commitment. In the reverse, like, no. This can also be like marriage in the reverse. King of Pentacles reverse is someone who's lazy. So I'm not saying that Shell is lazy or you're lazy, but there's like a lack of motivation here, right? So I think the advice, just based off of the overall energy, is if you've only been together for like a month or two, maybe give it another month and see how it goes. But if you've been with Shell for, 6, 7, 8 months and nothing is moving forward, or you just feel like, I don't know, have you guys ever been in a relationship where it's like maybe you've been together for 7 months or something, but you feel like you don't do anything? Like, okay, cool, we're officially together, but we don't go out on dates. We just, I don't know, I've been in relationships like that where it's just like we just hang out at home. We don't do anything else, And so if you feel like it's not exciting or if it's not moving forward in any way, I would just dip out. I don't really see Shell making that leap with you anytime soon. And then you could wait it out, because I don't really see Shell being like, oh, I'm leaving. I don't really see that. So I think you could stick it out, but it's up to you how long you want to wait around for them to like want to move forward. Which I pull on this kind of scenario a lot. So you're not alone in this. Oh, thank you for the gifts. Ooh, okay. Let's get some spiritual guidance. Keeper of secrets. Use your discernment. Confide in a trusted friend. Keep silent about knowledge. Okay. I see what's happening here. Okay. Scared to fly, reverse. The right moment, sensing out the right timing. I think you have all the information that you need. Keeper of secrets. This is like, you have the knowledge. You have the discernment. You're not stupid. You're not dumb. You see what's happening right in front of your face. If you feel like something is off, it's because it is. Maybe have one conversation with Shell about where they see this relationship going. And if you don't get the answers that you want, then it's time to decide if you're going to stay or go. It's very simple. I don't see anything dramatic here. I don't think Shell is like running around in the streets. I don't think they have like a million different girlfriends or boyfriends or secretly married with like 6 kids. I don't see anything crazy. I think you feel like something is off, and I think it's important that you honor that feeling. It's hard when it's not like super abusive, right? I was kind of talking about that in a collective zodiac reading I was filming today. I think it was either for Libra or Virgo. I can't remember. For April, because I'm filming those super early. But I was talking about how like it's really hard to leave a relationship where you know like you're not being treated correctly, but it's not as bad as what you've experienced in the past. Like if you've been like severely abused before, but like your boyfriend after that is like not like they're not beating the shit out of you or calling you a piece of shit every day, but they're also like I don't know, like not taking you out on dates and they're hiding you from the world. Like that's also not okay either. It's hard to navigate that kind of like, they're not the worst. They're definitely not the best. I'm like, what do I do here? So, yeah. Okay, we have Scorpio, Aries, Taurus. Aries and Taurus, that's like a lot of Scorpio here too. I always get Scorpio from karma. I don't know if there's a zodiac associated with this card because it's specific to this deck. Aries and Taurus, that's spring. So maybe try to make a decision by like March, April. So yeah. Okay, Jenna, thank you. I hope that helped. I hope it helped. I appreciate you. Okay, and then next is... Ooh. Okay, next is Bex. So I'm getting a timestamp. And then after Bex, I'm gonna go through and write everyone down that purchased just now. So I don't have a complete list yet. So let me do Bex's reading and then I'll get to it, I promise. Oh, it's such a sweet question. Oh my gosh. Oh, and also just a reminder, you guys, it takes a while for me to download the TikTok lives from, I need to put this in the description, but I keep forgetting. It takes a while for me to download the TikTok lives from TikTok desktop. So just know, like, I promise you, as soon as I get off TikTok live, I'm like hitting the download button. And I'm getting it uploaded like as soon as possible. It should be up by like 11 p.m. 11 p.m. midnight. And then I'm probably going to be up late because I have to adjust the timestamps because I freaking started my timer late. Okay, Bex. How can Bex help? How can Bex help their daughter? How can Bex help their daughter with school? I'm so sorry that your daughter is going through this. I feel like this is like the tragic tale of being a millennial or Gen Z, getting your degree and not being able to find a job in the field. Yes, the millennial and Gen Z experience. Ten of Pentacles reverse, the High Priestess. My mom's watching Love is Blind. I don't know if you guys can hear it. This guy just went, oh shit. I cannot do Love is Blind, you guys. I can't do it. I get irrationally angry watching it. Like, irrationally angry. Like, all of my therapy just, like, goes out the door. I cannot watch Love is Blind. It makes me so mad. Okay. Ten of Pentacles reverse. The High Priestess as a challenge. The Empress as a challenge. Major mom energy here. Major parental energy here from the Empress. And then the Chariot. To start out. I see your daughter getting a job, and I'll get to that. It's just rough right now. It really, really is. The Ten of Pentacles reverse is this energy of like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. This reminds me of like me a year into the entertainment industry and getting burnt out. Being like, this was my dream. Why do I hate everything? I'm confused. Obviously that's not your daughter's experience, but like, I think that there was a promise here. And again, I think that this is like a very typical like Gen Z millennial experience of like being promised that if you get a degree, you're going to be able to find a really great job and make really good money, right? And the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is like that empire that was promised to you is kind of, or the idea of the empire is kind of falling. The High Priestess is about intuition and listening to yourself, and it's coming out as a challenge. And the Empress is also coming out as a challenge. I think encouraging your daughter to really sit with herself right now and to just be gentle with herself. It is not her fault that the economy fucking sucks and that our government has failed the younger generations, right? And it's failed all of us, but the younger generations for sure. It's not her fault. And I feel like right now she can't really hear herself because I think she's too busy telling herself she's a failure. And she's not a failure. The system failed her. And I think, you know, as a parent, you're having a hard time. You're having a hard time parenting because this isn't really something that you can fix. And as a parent, I'm not a parent, but I think this is true for most parents. Like, you just want to fix everything. You want to make everything better. I don't think that this is something that you can fix. I can imagine that that's very frustrating for you as a parent. And then the Chariot is about getting in the car, let's go. So I think just encouraging your daughter to be gentle with herself and to just understand that this is not her fault. It's not that she's stupid. She's not dumb. Like, she has a degree and she went to school. She's an expert in something. That's what going to school means. That's what you get, you know, you get degrees and because you studied something for X amount of years. So she's not stupid. She's being encouraged to take the back road somewhere. Unfortunately, she can't be on the highway right now. And we can complain about the government all day, you know, that's definitely part of it. But honestly, we don't really know why she has to take the back road right now, but she does. And it's okay. It's okay. As long as she gets moving. I think, you know, I'm someone, like, I worked in retail for a really long time. When I left retail, I was like, I'm never going back. I'm never going back. Oh my gosh, my stomach is growling. I was like, I'm never going back. I hate that. Like, I can't do it. And I haven't gone back, but it was also very necessary for me to take the retail jobs and to take the jobs I didn't necessarily want to take because it led me to where I am today. So if she needs to go work at Old Navy to pay the bills, or at least like give her something to do, right? I think that too, like being unemployed right after getting your degree is so hard because you feel like I don't have homework to do. I'm so what the fuck? What's my purpose? Like, what am I doing? I don't have money. What do I do? So it's okay for her to go and get the Burger King job or the job at Ross. I worked at Ross. That shit sucks. Don't do that, girl. Don't do that. Or like, you know, working at TJ Maxx or Old Navy or whatever she wants to do to fill her time. But in the meantime, beef up your resume. And for career stuff, I always give people this advice. If you want to work someplace, go in person. Bring your resume, you know, print out your resume or whatever you need to print out. But go in person to the building, walk into the building and talk to somebody, whether it's the receptionist or someone, I don't know, walking out the door. I don't know. But most people are very friendly and they want to help. So go encourage your daughter to go to the places that she would like to work. Encourage her to cold email people. Very terrifying. It's very scary. You'll probably get a lot of no's. You might get a lot of people who are ignoring you too. But there's going to be a couple of people who are like, oh, yeah, actually, we do need help. That happened with me with my job. I was asking all these people or all kinds of different businesses, like, are you guys hiring? You guys hiring? They're like, no, it's family owned. No, it's family owned. And then finally, the other place that I work at now, they were like, oh my God, yes, we'll hire you right now on the spot. And I was like, period. So you'll get a yes, or she'll get a yes eventually. We then have the Knight of Cups reverse, the Death card. This is definitely like an ego death. This is rejection, and this is transformation, ego death, that kind of stuff. So she needs to like sit with the fact that she needs to sit with the fact that she's not a failure. She's not a failure. Just because it's not happening for her right away doesn't mean that it won't happen for her eventually. It will. Being in your 20s fucking sucks, dude. I'm guessing she's in her 20s. The Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Wands to end the spread. The Six of Wands is getting a W. It's getting a win. And the Seven of Cups reverse is feeling overwhelmed. So in the midst of all of this, doing the things that she didn't think that she would be doing after graduating, or I don't know if she just graduated, but after being stuck for so long, it's like finally she lands something that isn't Old Navy. Nothing wrong with working at Old Navy, but that's obviously not what she wants to be doing. And it's like finally she gets a W. So I think her path right now, right, that was part of your question. Her path right now is to just occupy her time and to work on the things that she is able to work on. She can't really control other people saying yes to her, but she can control where she goes and who she speaks to today. Like she can go to the mall and walk into every business and be like, hello, are you hiring? Like she could do that if she really wanted to. Encourage her to do things that she can control while she's sending out her resume and waiting for people to hear back, you know? Overall, we have the King of Wands reversed and the Six of Pentacles. So this is like lighting a fire. She needs to find a way to like light a fire under her ass, you know? Which is hard when you're feeling defeated, because I don't think that she's lazy at all. I'm not getting lazy from this. It's just she's kind of hit a bump in the road. And again, this is happening for a lot of people, especially if she's Gen Z or millennial. It's really, really rough out there, but it's going to happen for her. She just needs to like keep pushing. Keep pushing. Oh, you also got Cry for Nature. Nice. Okay. So Cry for Nature, mourning for something sacred which seems lost. This is a theme tonight. And then we have Sagittarius energy coming from Barnabas and the Prince. Adventures, discovery, travel, and meeting destiny. Yeah, this is like really, really sad and then really, really happy, which I feel like that was kind of like the theme of this reading. Cry for Nature is like mourning what you thought was supposed to be a thing, and it's just not a thing. It's not how you thought it was going to be. Getting through that, working through that, and then all of a sudden this new adventure presents itself to you, and you're like, this wasn't what I expected, but here the fuck I go. This is great. This is great that this is coming out. She's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. So I don't know what she does for work or anything, but she's meant to kind of be in a slower period right now. She's meant to kind of learn how to make something out of nothing and take back control, and to do things that she knows that she can do during the day to prepare her for when it is time to kind of like take off. So I hope that that makes sense, and I hope that that helped. We can have Scorpio and Taurus, lots of Taurus, and Cancer. Scorpio, Taurus, and Cancer. What a random set of... Okay, thank you, Bex. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Okay, let me write down this list real quick. I had some people purchase. Okay, it's private reading, private reading. Julyanie. Julyanie, Leanne. Samstar, and is it Aisha? I hope I'm saying your name correctly, my queen. Aisha? You're seeing a Josh. I've dated 2 Joshes. Menaces to society. They are the Joshes. Okay, so next we have Julyanie, then we have Leanne, Samstar, and Aisha. Okay, I'm gonna take the TikTok readings down. My throat is already starting to hurt. It's okay, I'm getting used to it though. Getting used to it again. I'm getting used to it again, so that's a good thing. I was thinking about Thursdays I would do the mini readings, and then on Fridays maybe I would do, you remember when I would do the combos? And maybe just make a couple available. They're more expensive. They're like $30, but I would do like the love, career, and spiritual combos. I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know. They're a little bit more expensive, so I don't know if anyone would buy them. People will buy them every once in a while, but you know. Anyway, okay. Julyanie. Let me get some water. Hello. Oh my gosh. Let me try. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Let me try to remember. That's right. Okay, sorry. I was looking at your last reading that we did, because I was like, let me jog my memory. So D, and then no contact, and then you guys were like texting, right? And then, okay. Okay. Where am I at with my timer? 40. Whew. Okay, Spirit, please tune into D. Please tune into D. I'm trying so hard to limit these to 10 minutes, but I just be fucking yapping, dude. I swear to God. I don't know how people, like, and I'm not, this is no hater shade, but like, I don't know how tarot readers are like 10-minute readings with like 3 questions. I'm like, oh my God. How do you do it? Or like the 5-minute readings that are like $50. I'm like, how do you only talk for 5 minutes? Not me. Sometimes like my 15-minute private readings go to like 25 minutes because I didn't realize I was yapping. I'm like, what was I doing? Okay. How does Dee feel about Julyanie today? You know what's funny? When I first like lit my Palo Santo, it was like, or like earlier in the live, it was like going that way, and now it's like going right into my face, and I don't know why. It's in like the same position. I don't know what's going on. Kind of funny. Okay, how does Dee truly feel about Julyanie today? Yes, I thought I switched your names for a second. I was like, did I say that correctly? How does Julyanie feel about Dee today? What are Dee's true intentions with Julyanie? Ooh, that almost landed in my candle. Ace of Pentacles reverse, Two of Pentacles reverse, Two of Wands reverse, King of Cups reverse. Okay. King of Cups is not reversed. I just lied. Five of Wands, Six of Swords reverse, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Feelings to start out. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Not a good way to start out. Not a good way to start out. That's like, I have nothing to give. Definitely a lack of commitment for sure. But it's also like, I don't want to give you anything. Like, I feel a lot coming. I feel a heaviness from that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It just feels very, like on your side, it's just like very disappointing. Two of Pentacles reverse is... That's another person. What did you say in your email? That is definitely... I started. Hold on. Sorry, let me look at your email again. Okay, that's right. So it's about money and... That's right. Okay. Money. Two of Pentacles reverse can sometimes be balancing multiple people at once. And that's immediately what I saw when I picked up that card. I don't have an... Oh, kinda. It's not very obvious, but it's here. Third party energy. If it was super obvious, we would have Queen of Wands reverse or the Three of Cups reverse. But we do have the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles reverse, which I'll get to. But it's a lot of threes. And then in combo with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah. That's a lot. It feels very secretive. Okay, let me keep going. Stare at the cards some more, Alex. Okay, Two of Wands reverse. That's not wanting to make any plans. And the King of Cups. I think, here's what I think. Just from what you guys have been through, you guys have known each other for a very, very long time. Very long time. I think the King of Cups, I believe him. I do. Do I think that he's a good partner? Do I think he's been good to you? No. But do I think that he cares about you? Yes, he just has a really shitty way of showing it. I think two things can be true at once. I think someone can be totally in love with you and also be like the worst partner ever, right? And we hear that a lot from men in particular who come back. They're like, I love you so much. And it's like, you literally didn't show that ever. Some people are just not capable of the level of love that you are capable of, right? Like D's capacity for loving could be here, but yours could be like up here. So like, yeah, it could technically be true that he cares about you, but like if he can only meet you at right here, but you want to be met right here, then like who gives a fuck? Like what are you supposed to do? It's just gonna suck for you. For him it'll be great, but for you not so much. So I do believe him when he says that he cares about you, at least energetically. I think that he does really care about you. You guys have known each other for a really, really long time. So, but the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles reverse, all of those in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles reverse, this person has nothing to give. Nothing. Nothing. And I think part of it is because there's somebody else here. There's somebody else involved. I don't know how good D is at keeping secrets. I don't know if you spy on D or you've gone through their phone or what. But I'm telling you, there's somebody else here. I don't feel like I see them. Like I can't see them. They're very hidden. It's very secret. So it could also be like D's on the dating apps and going out on dates. Or they're flirting with somebody at work. So it's not necessarily like a serious thing or set in stone thing. I keep getting this image, and I don't know if it's just because I'm thinking about some stuff that you said in your email. Cause like I keep seeing him in a car with another girl. And I don't know why. I don't even have the chariot here. But maybe I'm... Because I keep seeing the sentence from your email talking about when you like pulled up to his place. I keep seeing him in a car with another girl. And I keep seeing it. And I could be totally fucking wrong. And I don't want to like freak you out or like send you into like a spiral or anything, but the cards are here. The cards are here for it. It's very secretive. I don't think that there's anything serious happening. I really don't. But I also don't think D is capable of like giving serious. To me, D feels broke. All these pentacles in the reverse, broke as fuck. Like no offense to him, but like there's a lot of people out there that are broke right now. But you can still be a decent person and be broke at the same time. So I don't know. D, figure it out. Intentions with you. 5 of Wands coming out as a challenge. He enjoys fighting with you. He enjoys the struggle. Kind of getting struggle love vibes from D. I don't know if that's something you've picked up on with him. It's almost like he thinks that this is how it's supposed to be. Struggle love is sold to a lot of us growing up, especially in the media, especially in like the early 2000s. Also depending on what community you grow up into, right? I know struggle love was definitely something that I saw growing up, but I don't think struggle love is something that like my classmates saw at the private school. So I'm like, I don't think that they experienced that. Maybe in a different font, but not money-wise. So anyway, I kind of get struggle love vibes with intentions. 6 of Swords in the reverse, which is going back to the burning island. I think he's very comfortable in chaos. 3 of Swords here, that third party energy, and 3 Pentacles reverse. Definitely like third party energy, somebody getting in the way. 3 Pentacles reverse is also like, I don't want to collaborate with you. I'm not going to meet you in the middle. 3 of Swords is heartbreak. So intentions with you, not good. Not good. Just the intention is to just break your heart. Whether he means to or not, that's what's going to happen if you stick it out. Overall, 9 of Wands reverse and the 8 of Cups. This is walking away. 9 of Wands reverse is not wanting to fight for something. D right now is lazy. Lazy, lazy, lazy. He doesn't want to fix it. He just doesn't. He just doesn't want to fix it. He would rather stay in the mess. I think that he'll eventually come back because he likes mess. But if you're expecting anything stable and loving, I think you two should be childhood friends. Maybe that's it. I don't even know. He may have ruined that for you guys, though. It's really giving, like, struggle love. Like, it's kind of giving, like, why am I seeing, like, 1960s? Like, I just need a good woman to, like, it's like the husband, like, goes out and drinks every night and then comes home. And then the wife is, like, in the kitchen, like, where were you? Why am I seeing that? There's something about, maybe it's like ancestors or like family breaking the cycle of that kind of behavior. Oh my gosh, you got Barnabas and the Prince too. Barnabas and the Prince, adventures, discover, travel, and meeting destiny. And then Midnight Prince, ask for what you want, be honest. I would sit down and ask yourself, like, what is it about D that, and journal about it. Say everything you want to say, or talk about it with your therapist. I don't know, like, or your friends, who, you know, whoever will listen. Talk to your dog, your cat. But you need to figure out why you can't let D go. Like, what about D makes you want to stick around? And even if it's like embarrassing to say out loud, even if you're just like, oh, well, I'm used to dudes ghosting me. This is just how I think it should be. Like, even if it's like kind of embarrassing, or I like the drama. If you like the drama, admit that, say it out loud, and then you can keep going. Well, why do I like the drama? Why do I like the back and forth? I remember, like, the last guy that I was seeing, I mean, I remember me and my friend at the time, she would, like, drive me by his apartment. We'd do drive-bys. Is he home? Drove by his work, especially when he wasn't texting me. We'd drive by work. Oh, is he at work? Is he at work? And then he'd text me, like, an hour later. I'm like, oh, you didn't text me for 3 hours? Where were you? You see, and I was like that because he was cheating on me all the time. So I was like, oh, you're at work? Turns out he was actually at work. But yeah, I think that, like, if you thrive, I'm going to say quote unquote thrive in that kind of, like, environment, I think you need to get to the root of, like, why you're attracted to this, because this is not fun for you, right? Like, everything you've been through with them, this is not fun. This is not, like, true love. This is not, it's not a fairy tale. Like, you're not having a good time. So why are we still concerned about him, right? And you can still be, like, sad about it and, like, process it, but you should have the ick by now. And there's a reason why you don't have the ick. And you're not a bad person for not having the ick yet or something. Like, this happens to all of us. But this is a good opportunity for you to, like, really nip that in the bud so you don't ever have to deal with this kind of shit ever again. Because there's a lot of men out there. I don't think they're on Hinge. There's a lot of men out there that won't put you through this. I'm still trying to find one, but I also don't leave my apartment, so. Sagittarius energy here. What else do we have? Sagittarius. Yeah, kind of just feeling Sagittarius. I hope that helped, girl. I hope that helped. I appreciate you as always. As always, my queen. Oh my gosh, my mom made cookies and I can freaking smell them. Charger. Oh, I'm good. 61%. Period. Okay. Okay, timer. Where are we at? 56. Leanne, you're up, my queen. We have Leanne, Samstar, and Aisha. You know what? I saw people on TikTok talk about how they have stitch fatigue, and I'm like, I understand that. However, I am one of those bitches that buys like all the stitch stuff. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like the older millennials who are obsessed with like the Minions. Although like I'm obsessed with the Minions too. Like, not me being a stereotypical millennial. This is embarrassing for me. I don't buy everything Stitch. Like, I don't buy everything Stitch, but I like a good Stitch merch item, you know? Okay. Whew. Ooh, a spiritual reading. Weird. I'm seeing like a weird like blue mist. I don't know what that's about. You know what I'm like smelling and seeing? You remember in like the early 2000s, like, does anyone remember like Libby Lou? Dude, I need like lip gloss or something. My lips are chapped as fuck. I'll do that after your reading. I'm seeing like, do you remember in the early 2000s when like you can go to Claire's or something, or like as a tween, you could get like, I don't know, like body glitter, and it comes in this like crazy shaped bottle from Bath and Body Works or something, and it's like blue and there's a bunch of glitter in it and it smells like blueberries. I don't know why I'm seeing that. That's crazy. Very nostalgic. Okay. Kind of feeling the dragon deck for you. We got an extra card. Not the mental health issues. Same. Relatable tweets. And there's a lot of blue here too. I don't know what that is about. It must just be like a nostalgia thing. Oh, wow. Okay. They're like coming out swinging. Okay, so we start with the 9 of Swords. That's mental health issues. And then to clarify, we have fear. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Starting off strong. 4 of Pentacles, the World reverse, Queen of Cups. Okay, it ends really well. So the last like 2 years have been probably longer than 2 years, because you've been through a lot, but like with He Who Shall Not Be Named, the last couple of years have been like, is hell even the right word? Like, is there something like worse than hell? Like, I don't know, like there somewhere worse than hell? The White House? Like, specifically with Donald Trump in it. Like, that's what it's been like. And I feel like you have one more moment that's going to be very triggering, but it's not going to take you out in the way that everything else has in the last couple of years. Because I see a cycle trying to repeat. We have the Four of Pentacles and the World in the reverse. It's like the cycle is really trying hard to repeat with you. And then you're just like, no. Queen of Cups, emotional intelligence, Page of Pentacles. No, I'm gonna take a different route this time. Like, it's probably annoying, but I don't see you letting it take you out. And it's because you've seen it before. I was trying to figure out. We have fear and self-worth coming out. Oh, they're so cute. And then we have hope. It looks like the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. Toothless. And then we have nutrition. I never pull nutrition when I use this deck, so that is really interesting. And then look at the crazy Aquarius energy in the overall. It's so fitting for you. The Star and the King of Swords. I'm hearing the word victorious, not like the show, although we love that, but not like the show. But I feel like it's almost done. It's almost done. It's almost over. You're almost there. The cycle is almost completed. You know, it is a Mercury. Are we fully in Mercury retrograde yet? I don't know. But I think that after this Mercury retrograde, you're going to be officially done and in your new era of life. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going to trigger you. I don't know if it's going to be he who shall not be named. The bottom of the deck here is the Justice reverse. So it's kind of giving divorce. It's kind of giving divorce. You might see something. You might hear something. I don't know how. At this point, I don't know what can shock you with him. But you might see something that'll just make you go, are you fucking kidding me? But I don't know. It's like almost like you have this aha moment of like, you know, if this was a year ago, this would have taken me the fuck out. This was a year ago, it would have taken me the fuck out. And look, here I am handling it very well. I also kind of see you moving. I know we were kind of talking about that before, like a little bit. I know that's been like a consideration for you, but you know, you've been busy studying and all that, so I don't know if you've thought more about that. I definitely see you not staying in that house. So I don't blame you for wanting to be like, get me out of here. So I don't know how that works, but so whether that be in the next year or maybe 5 years, I don't know. I just don't really see you staying there. I feel like I see you somewhere else. The nutrition card to me feels like your job, feels like work, because it's kind of along like what you're doing. Not exactly, but I think after Mercury retrograde, there's a huge shift for you. Mercury retrograde is about you cleaning things up. So don't be intimidated by it. This is you tying up loose ends, straightening things out. You know what you should do over this Mercury retrograde? Because it really is about like creating a schedule and preparing yourself for the next, you know, couple of months. At least that's how I use Mercury retrogrades. if you were to go anywhere, what would you need to do? I would spend that Mercury retrograde, or this Mercury retrograde, like making a plan. Even if it feels completely like impossible, what would you need to do in order to move? You know, what kind of tests would you need to take? I'm sure you already know what kind of tests you need to take because you've already like thought about that stuff. But what kind of tests do you need to take in those states, if it's a different state or whatever? What neighborhoods do you need to look at? Make like a Google sheet and like organize the fuck out of it, or like download like go on Etsy and get like a get like a really nice Google sheet template for like $1, and then just like not even pretend, but like, I guess I'll say pretend for now because I don't know what else to say, but like pretend like you're going somewhere else or you're moving. And I think the more that you work on that, the more it becomes a reality. And then the sooner you can get the fuck up out of that house. I don't know if you I don't know if your beef is with the house. The beef doesn't feel with like the house, you know, it feels like with you just need to go somewhere different, you know? You don't have to stay there for forever, but I don't know, I just feel you moving. But this hope card to me feels like that's also a message of the star. That to me feels like creating your own hope, not waiting for a moment to give it to you or someone to give it to you. Creating it for yourself. Mercury retrograde is the perfect time for that. Okay, sorry, just look at the comments. I think that you should consider it. I think you should consider it. If you sell the house, if you still have student loans, it could help you pay off your student loans and all that, you know. It could give you like a fresh start. But I understand not wanting to sell your home because like who owns a home right now? So like be smart. Don't be like the tarot lady told me to sell my house. Like obviously if you have a good investment or something like that, or like you don't even have a mortgage anymore, your house is paid off, then like yeah. Like I'd be like, oh, maybe you shouldn't, you know. Okay, we have snail's pace. Slow down, grounding, listen for the heartbeat of the earth and subtle energies. And then we have catch me. Trust, surrender, leap of faith into the unknown. You at least need to go on like a really long vacation. I don't even know if that's possible. Just because of like your job and then you have pets and all of that. I feel like you need to do something. I feel like you need... Earlier today on my YouTube live, I was talking about not changing the energy, but tweaking the energy. So maybe if you want to stay in your home, which is completely understandable, again, especially if you have like a really cheap mortgage, like, yeah, I get that. Something needs to change about your routine so it feels like you're in a different place. I think a lot of things will change too, like once you're done with all your tests and like you finally like get a job in your field and stuff, like things are going to feel very different. But I would tweak the energy a little bit. I think you're really good about like seeing your friends and seeing your family and just like getting outside and running and all of that stuff. I think you're really good about that. But there's something about like getting He Who Shall Not Be Named off of your timeline. And I think that that's something to look into or like meditate on almost. Because I feel like he's just still there and he's lingering. He's bothering me and he's bothering me. I cannot remember where that's from, what I just quoted. It's bothering me. He's bothering me. Who knows? Does anyone know what I'm quoting? I cannot think of where that's from. Okay, yeah, I would do the thing though where you where you get like the the cheap Google sheet template from, what's it called? From Etsy. And just like pretend like you're moving. And just see what happens. Okay, that's what I have for you. Very straightforward reading for you. I think it's because you like, I don't know. I feel like you're very good about like getting it together. Me, not so much, but like, I feel like you're pretty good at getting it together. I'm like, I don't know what else to say to you. Lots of Aquarius energy here, which makes sense for you. I feel like you're going to be finding shit out about that man. Yeah, thank you. I hope it helped. Okay. AK. Thank you, Leanne. I appreciate you as always. Okay. Next we have Samstar, and then we have Aisha. General, okay. 1:12. Oops, 1 hour 12. Made my desk all wet. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello. It's good to hear from you, my queen. Okay. And just a reminder, I will be uploading this to YouTube with timestamps, so you don't have to worry. It'll be there. I miss you too. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I haven't done readings on here in months and months and months. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I'm getting my energy back. Oh, I had my allergy appointment yesterday. Guess what, guys? The doctor didn't think I actually had food allergies. He thinks that I have like an acid reflux kind of situation going on. So I was kind of like, that kind of sucks, but also like, or sinus reflux. I don't know, something about a reflux. Not exactly acid reflux, something different. But he suggested just like this nose spray from Costco. So I'm hoping that helps. We'll see. But I was kind of happy because I was like, oh, like at least you don't think I'm allergic to a bunch of foods. So I don't know. Okay. What do you need Samstar to know? Ooh, oh my God. Whoa, I feel like dizzy right now. Are you good? You good, girl? Hello, everyone. You good? Okay. I feel dizzy. Like it's... What kind of dizzy? Because there's different kinds of dizzy. Am I overwhelmed dizzy? Am I tired dizzy? Am I hungry dizzy? Nine of Wands in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups to start. I don't know if you're like applying to jobs or something, or trying to get more work, trying to get more clients, but I feel like you're going to be taking on more. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's an overwhelmed. Seven of Cups is like taking on more. Feels like taking on more responsibility. The Six of Pentacles reverse and the Nine of Wands reverse, that is encouraging you to pace yourself. Because I feel like whenever this happens, it's going to happen really, really fast. Eight of Wands is very fast. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good for you. I feel like it's going to increase even more, which, like, God bless. But also, like, pace yourself. Especially if you're doing, like, energy work. So I don't know if you're talking about, like, another job, but energy work for sure is, like... That's why people in the spiritual world charge so much. Because it's... You can't, like... I feel like 9 to 5 spiritual work, is that just, like, does not feel possible to me. I think I would, like, pass out. You can only work, like, a few hours out of the day, I feel like. Okay. Knight of Pentacles after that. Queen of Swords reverse. The 10 of Wands. The 5 of Wands. And the Sun both in the reverse. I always feel like with you, when it comes to energy work, I always feel like you have some people coming towards you who want to take advantage of your gifts. I always feel that with you. And I don't think that that's like a you problem. I think that that's like a spiritual person who like gives readings problems, you know? Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I wish I liked driving as much as other people do. I fucking hate driving. I hate it so much. I wish I liked it. I think my life would be 10 times easier if I liked it. I just get this feeling that someone wants to take advantage of you. I hate it so much. I feel like I always pick up on that when we're talking about your spiritual work. Nice. I love that for you. Money, money. Okay, Spirit, can you give me something else? Give me the solution. Give me, please and thank you. We have pace yourself. You know, I feel like working in the spiritual industry, the right way to say it, it's like everything is like fine for like a few weeks, and then every once in a while you get like that one person who like, you get that one person who comes in and completely throws you off. Like most of the time, at least in my experience, most of the time, like everyone's really, really kind, really nice. Even like the super, I get some clients where I can tell, I'm like, girl, we need to get you a therapist, stat. We need to get you in a padded room, stats. And still, like, some of the nicest people I've ever met, very respectful. You know what I mean? But like every once in a while you get that one person that is just like, you just freaked me the fuck out. And I feel like every time that happens for me, I end up with more rules for the way I like run my business. And then I have to post in the Discord, okay, I'm going to be doing this now. Like, it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, I don't ever like call out anyone in particular, but like you can always tell like something bad happened. And now I have to like let everyone know that like I'm not doing XYZ anymore, you know? So I think you're going to have a moment like that with somebody where you're just like, oh, okay, I have to set boundaries there. So it's not like somebody's gonna like come in and like burn your house down or like steal your car or anything. I just think every once in a while there's a client that comes in that just takes it too far, and they don't have any power over you. You can always, if they already paid you, if they prepaid, you can refund them and be like, don't ever talk to me ever again, and you can't tell me, you can't say that I'm a bad person because I fucking refunded you and I'm not doing this. I feel like the good thing right now, like the evolution of social media, I mean, social media right now is like not super fun to be on, but we are at the point right now where we're starting to have a lot more discernment. So when people get on and complain about something, we kind of go, okay, but what did you do? So you don't have to worry about people getting online and bashing you either, because a lot of people are kind of like, we don't really just believe anything that we see anymore. We're kind of like, so don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm just really getting clients. I'm trying to pull something else out of it. I'm not really getting love from this. So I don't know if you're just taking a break or maybe everything's going well and I'm just like, you don't need to know anything about love. I'm not really getting anything about love. Overall, we have the Fool and the Four of Cups in the reverse. Taking a leap of faith, and I just feel like something's trying to come through and I can't. What is it? Four of Cups reverse is having a hard time staying present. I kind of see you leveling up in the spiritual work. Not necessarily getting a new gift, but it's like you get an office, or maybe you stop driving as much or something. Oh my God, I'm trying. Is it preparation? Is it preparing? I think so. Yes. Okay. I feel like we've talked about this before too in your readings. Yeah. Because I think I sent you my template like a really long time ago. I think you need to prepare yourself for more organization in your business. And it's like the really, really tedious stuff that is like super annoying. So like, kind of like the template that I sent you, setting up a budget for yourself. Kind of like I said to Leanne, like you can just go on Etsy and like get really cheap like Google Sheet templates for like $1 if you don't want to create one yourself and like do all the equations yourself and stuff too. But I think you need to start, or like if you're doing like witchcraft, you're gonna need to start keeping track of all of your expenses, and then like, because you can write that off on your taxes, and then you need to keep track of how much you're spending each month so that like you're getting a return on your investment, and all that like really tedious shit that like everyone hates. Everyone fucking hates like keeping track of. I think you're gonna need to start preparing yourself for something like that. If you want your spiritual business to grow, I think that if you worked on that now, I think you can show the universe that you're ready for more, and it'll just boom, 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 boom. I just feel like it's going to move super quickly. The Five of Wands reverse and the Sun reverse, just remember that like you don't have to work with everyone. You can be selective with the people you work with. I just get the feeling that like the more you grow, the like there's going to be some people who are going to like they're gonna test you, they're gonna try, but you don't have to let them, and you don't have to be nice to them either. The overall energy is interesting. That's like taking a leap of faith. Taking, oh my God, what am I getting from that? I think you have a really big dream about where you want to like, about where you see yourself with like money, your home. Da, da, da. I'm not saying that you want to be like a bajillionaire, but I think you have a vision for yourself. And it's time to bring that vision back down to earth. Or not back down to, bring it down to earth. Because Aquarians are big dreamers. That's big dreamer energy. But it's also air sign energy. It's logic. It's like, okay, I have this idea. How do I make it happen? And unfortunately, it takes a lot of prep, and it takes that extra 2 hours, 1 hour to 2 hours a day to like set up your LLC and to keep track of your expenses. Annoying shit. Okay. Acorn's invitation in the reverse. Touch, exchange, and connection. Scared to fly reverse. The right moment, sensing out the right timing. A lot of people ask me why I don't do in-person readings. It's because I don't want anybody knowing where I live. I don't want anybody knowing where my office is. I have an online platform. Am I like a superstar? Like with bajillions of followers? No. But I don't want anyone knowing where I am. And this to me feels like I'm scared of expanding because I don't want to be violated. And you don't have to let people in so closely. You can send packages to Walgreens. I didn't know that. Good to know for me. I think like, yeah, I get that question a lot. And then also, I mean, part of me not like replying to like super personal emails like right away, part of that is because I get so many personal messages from people every single day. TikTok, Instagram, with YouTube, people email me. People are emailing me. I get messages on Discord. It's like overwhelming. It's not that I don't care. It's like I just like don't know how to reply to everything. It's like really overwhelming. But like I try to make everyone aware that like I care and I see it. But I also don't give out my phone number. I don't FaceTime my clients. I don't do anything like that. I would love to meet up with you as like a group, but I can't meet up with anyone one-on-one because what if I am like scared of one person in the collective, but I meet up with this person. They're like, well, why don't you meet up with me? I'm like, because I'm scared of you, but I can't say that. So I think for you, it's okay for you to set rules. You don't have to let people like in. You can set boundaries. It's like totally fine. I just feel like that fear of like being violated and taken advantage of is like totally valid, but you can set yourself up so that the audience that finds you is like perfectly fine with only doing online stuff or whatever it is that like you're comfortable with. I just use online stuff because that's me, and that's like an example, the first thing that came to my mind. But you don't have to like make yourself smaller or restrict yourself, and like you don't have to restrict yourself in order to like be in this world. You can do things your way. You can completely do things your way, and the right people will find you. I mean, would you have a lot more clients if you like let people take advantage of you? Yeah, me too. But it's like, no thanks. No. Okay, we have Aquarius and Leo here. Okay, that's what I have for you. I'm sorry, I didn't see anything about love or nothing. I hope that helped. The good news is that I think the spiritual work is gonna go boom, which is good. The spiritual work is gonna go boom. It's gonna pick up. The bad news is that you have to set boundaries and you have to do the tedious work, which fucking sucks. But that's been a message for you for a while, so I'm sorry that's coming up again. It just keeps coming up. Oh, God, it's the worst. The tedious work is the worst. It's the fucking worst. Yes, love a good psychic reading from Samstar. Yes, everyone go follow Samstar, please. I've gotten a couple readings from her. They're great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, Aisha. Thank you, Samstar. $131. Excellent. Oh no, the Josh, I forgot. The Joshes. Yeah, I've dated 2. Okay. Okay, I feel better after that drink of water. Dude, I can smell those cookies my mom made. They smell so good. Okay. Aisha. I know I said I wouldn't look at the comments. I've been looking at the comments. Spirit, can you tell me how Josh views and feels about Aisha? There's also this meme. Oh my gosh, this was during 2020. There's like this skateboard meme. I don't know if you guys remember this. It was like going around on TikTok. It was like a couple of guys skateboarding, and I think someone lands a trick, and his friend is like, Joshua, Joshua. I used to quote that all the time. Okay. Josh's intentions with Aisha. My water bottle keeps getting my desk wet. Okay. Are you guys together? Because this to me looks like 2 people who aren't together. What did I just say? This looked like 2 people that aren't together. I don't know what I just said. I was like reading Sammy's comment and then talking at the same time. We stopped dating. Okay. I'm sorry. I hope you're doing okay. Very cold. He's very cold right now. Not a fun person to be around. Very secretive. Very... You know, the King of Swords came out. He's been resonating with me as like someone who thinks that they're the smartest person in the room. Like the silence is loud with him. Like, what's wrong with him? That's no hate on you or anything. I'm just like, what's wrong with him? How does he view you? We have the 7 of Pentacles reverse. We have the 10 of Wands reverse. We have the King of Swords and the 8 of Swords reverse. He has it in his mind that being in a relationship was very, very stressful with the 10 of Wands. It was like a burden. And he felt like it just wasn't something that he wanted to invest in anymore. And I I know that that sounds like really fucking horrible, which it is, but you know, it's kind of giving like I'm getting images of like Wolf of Wall Street, you know, like it's almost like a finance bro is like a finance bro that views something or views his relationships as like financial investments. And it's like, I mean, I guess a relationship could be a financial investment. I guess technically it is, but it's also like if you fall in love with someone, then it's like an emotional investment too. I just feel like his coldness is very much about like, well, that just wasn't a good investment for me. And I don't like that. Like, why is he viewing you as like just an investment? Like, you're not like a bank account. And I'm not trying to talk, I'm not trying to say like he felt like he had to give you money all the time and you were asking for money. Like, that's not really what I'm getting. Even if that's true, that's not really like what I'm getting. But it's just like this very cold, like, well, that just wasn't worth my investment or my time. It's like very mean. The King of Swords can be a really mean guy, though. Usually when he's in the reverse, he's like, that's where I get the meanness. But again, I think he thinks that he's in the right. I think Josh thinks that he's correct. He's in the right and that he deserves to feel that way. But then we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, which is having a lot of anxiety. So he knows that what he's feeling, there's something off about it. There's something not right. He knows that it's almost like he feels like he's wrong over here, but okay, hold on. I'm sorry if this is confusing. I'm getting images of like Emperor's New Groove with Kronk. He's like Devil Kronk and the Angel Kronk. I feel like Devil Josh is like, she was a bad investment. She was just trying to like take away your freedom. And then like Angel Josh is like, no, like you guys were great together. like, so I don't know. I don't have anything here about friendships, but it could be something like his friends are like pieces of shit and they're telling him like, oh dude, like fuck women. Like, like maybe they're like listening to crazy podcasts that encourage them to like not treat women with respect. I don't know, I feel like Josh, he's still in there, he hasn't gone away completely, but I will say he is kind of like turning to the dark side a little bit. Kind of feel, I pick up on this every once in a while. I go through periods of time where I pick up on it a lot and then like not at all, but every once in a while I pick up on mainly dudes who are falling into the alt-right pipeline and don't really realize it. His circle is terrible. Yeah. You're surrounded by a bunch of dudes who are like, women suck. Like, so I think he's on his way. I think he's turning to the dark side. I think you dodged a bullet. I don't know how you guys broke up, but like, you don't want to be with someone like this. This is not the Josh that you first got together with. He's different. And not only is he different, but he's still morphing into something that you don't recognize. And it's sad, but yeah, the Josh you knew, he doesn't exist anymore. I'm really sorry about that. But, if you're going to be with Josh, you want to be with the Josh that you know. The Josh that you fell in love with. Not the Josh that he's turned into or is turning into. He feels like a shell of a person. And he feels like he's filled with a lot of like resentment and anger. But I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think he's trying to put it on you. I think he's trying, but I think that he knows that that's not right. So he's at a battle with himself right now mentally. His intentions with you, we have the Empress and the Six of Pentacles. He didn't... did you like get more attention than he did or something? Because that to me feels like, I don't want to give you attention. You already give me too much, or you already You already get enough attention. He's like on the alt-right pipeline. Girl, you dodged a bullet. We then have the Seven of Cups reverse. Okay, sorry. This is selfishness. And this is like feminine energy. Divine feminine energy. Seven of Cups reverse is feeling really overwhelmed. And then we have the Four of Pentacles reverse, which is having a hard time letting something go. And then the Moon is secrets. I think that he really resents you because, and again, I don't want you to take this and be like, oh my God, I'm such a terrible person. Like, I started to say your name, Aisha, and person at the same time. Person. It's not you. Like, you're not a terrible person. You're not ugly, stupid, dumb, undeserving of love. He resents you because he didn't know what to do with all that. Like, I'm not even trying to like hype you up right now. Like, I love hyping up women, but that's not even like my purpose right now. He couldn't handle, like, he really couldn't handle a baddie, I feel like. And I feel like he's trying to put that blame on you. Hello? Not him fumbling a baddie and then listening to his friends who are like Andrew Tate's or something. Like, what the fuck? This is secrets and shadows coming up to the surface. They're begging to be addressed. His intentions with you, I don't really think you're going to hear from him. I don't think so. That is a blessing. Because if you got together with him, he would just try to humble you. I'm going to take a guess and maybe say that maybe in some sort of way he tried to humble you when you guys were together. But like, he really didn't like the attention that you got. He didn't like that. Like, he didn't know how to handle other people acknowledging how attractive you were or how wonderful you are, or how nice you are, how funny you are. He could tell that other people were attracted to you. And I'm not really even getting like attracted as in like romantic. It's giving like, people just want to talk to you. People want to be around you. People want to be your friend. And I think that was very intimidating for him. Which, you know, if he was a good person when you guys met, I'm just like confused. Like, where did it all change? But if he's surrounded by bad friends, then, you know, there must have been a moment where it just started. He just gave in and just, it started to seep in, you know. You really are who you hang out with, right? Overall, we have the Ten of Swords reverse and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, this is laziness and betrayal. He's... I mean, if he keeps it up, he's just going to be miserable. He's going to be miserable. And Eight of Pentacles reverse tells me that he's not really willing to fix it. He doesn't really want to work on it. It's funny. I said that as soon as you said a real piece of work. He's a piece of work, and yet somehow doesn't want to do any work. Interesting, Joshua. Yeah, I hope that you don't take this reading as in like, oh my gosh, Aisha, like, she's so like, she couldn't like get her man to act right. No, this has nothing to do with you. This is nothing. This man was not strong enough to have his own mind, to have his own thoughts and his own feelings. He'd rather go in and impress his homies. And he wanted to humble you. And he still wants to humble you. Don't ever speak to this man ever again. I'm being so serious. Don't do it. Even on the lonely nights, don't do it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, just know this man is very insecure. I feel like he was jealous of you, to be honest. I feel like we hear about that all the time. Like, we hear stories about that all the time from women. But, like, it's showing up here for you for sure. You dodged a bullet. Count your blessings. You know what? Like, if you don't have if you had a baby by him, like, you know, babies are blessings. So, like, this is not me hating, but, you know, if you got out of this without a baby without having to go through like a divorce or anything. Like, just count your blessings. If you do have a baby, that a blessing. So a blessing. Okay, no kids or ring. Yeah. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing for sure. You don't want to be tied to this man. Ooh. Nice. Your spiritual message, we have catch me, trust, surrender, leap of faith into the unknown, and then fairy wishing well, manifestation, expectations, and offerings. So, I mean, you sound kind of heartbroken right now, which is understandable. You know, maybe you're getting better, but take a moment, be single for a little bit. You don't have to stay there for forever, you know, just take a moment. And then start asking for what you want, whether that's in love or career or whatever. I was talking about this with Leanne, but like the Mercury retrograde is coming up. If we're not already in it, I don't even know. Take that time to think about what you want to do next. Josh is gone. You know what I mean? Josh is gone. He's not the Josh you knew. And you got out of it with no baby, no divorce court, nothing. It's a blessing. You get to start over. You get to start over new. And you get to do whatever you want now without someone making you feel like shit. You get to go to bed at night and rest easy knowing that you're not going to wake up to some text message with someone being mad at you or whatever. You don't have to walk on eggshells around anybody right now. Enjoy your peace. Enjoy it for sure. Go out with your friends. Go to Chili's. Get some margaritas and a triple dipper. You know, or go by yourself. You like, I don't know. You can do whatever you want. You don't have anybody telling you what to do and what not to do. You can do whatever you want. You can get a new job. You can move. You can go back to school. You can do whatever you want. But start asking for what you want to do. Start asking, because the universe is kind of like, Aisha, what do you want to do now? They kind of just want to give it to you. So whatever you ask for. You know what's funny? Today on YouTube, I got someone kind of hating on me in the comments, and I literally looked up to this guy and I said, Spirit, can you please, because I was feeling like real defensive, and I was like, I can't reply in this state because I'm like a recovering over defensive person. Like, I've really worked on it. So I'm like, I can't. Every once in a while I get triggered, but I looked up to this guy and I said, Spirit, can you get someone to defend me in the comments? And I'm not even kidding. 1 minute later, there was someone defending me in the comments. And I was like, okay, I can address this another day. So when I say that like Spirit is ready to give you something, that's kind of like what I mean. Now, if you're asking for $1 million, you know, maybe you won't win the lottery or something. I mean, you could. And if you do, Jesus Christ, congratulations. But maybe it's like you get an opportunity to meet someone to get you to that job that will help you get to that $1 million. So ask for what you want. So the universe is like, here you go. Here you go. Because your schedule's open now. We have Pisces and Taurus here. That's what I have for you, girl. I hope that helped. I'm so sorry. That's sad. That's sad that he turned into someone you don't even recognize. That's really disappointing. That's sad. And it's sad for him too. I don't really feel bad for him, but it's sad. Yeah, girl, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, everyone. My throat hurts. I'm not going to do a collective tonight. I'm so sorry. If you, I don't think I'm going to do TikTok live readings tomorrow. I don't think so. Maybe if I do, I think I'm going to do the combos and only make a few available. But I am doing a YouTube live tomorrow, so you can still purchase readings for that if you'd like. Again, I'm trying to move everything over to YouTube. I'm just trying to get everybody used to it. I have to like make that I have to make that a priority, you know? What are the combos? Do you remember when I used to do the $30 spiritual love and career combo? That's what I mean. It's been a while. I'm sorry. It's been a minute. Okay. Does anyone have any questions for me? Any updates? Anything you guys would like to say? I know I've been like not present in the chat. I appreciate everyone buying readings from me. It's very helpful. Very, very, very helpful. Oh, yes. Send Leanne good vibes. She has a big test tomorrow. Yes, good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay, I think I'm going to get off for the night. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys. I'm going to go eat a cookie. Again, it's going to take me a minute to download. It's Palo Santo TikTok, I swear. It's Palo Santo. It's going to take me a minute to download the live from TikTok desktop, but it'll be up. I promise. I promise. And I have to adjust the timestamps because I started my timer late. So, yes. Anyways, love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you all. I'll see you later.